Hello, welcome. The purpose of the video is really so that you can have access to the interactive PDF in the description below. I already have a video on did Jesus have brothers. So people who are Roman Catholic, they tend to try to claim that Mary is the Perpetual Virgin. Jesus not have any biological brothers and sisters. So what I'd like you to do is examine my hermeneutic here. The Greek word that's used here is adelphos, and that is used consistently in all these verses. Okay, we got 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what we need to do is find the common denominator. How was it used consistently? That's common. So right away, the first one. Let's just click on this here. For neither did his brethren believe in him. Okay, so they were not a believer in Christ. So having said that, we cannot say that the word brother is referring to spiritual brother here. It's biological here. Okay, for neither did his brethren believe in him. Now, Jesus in another passage mentioned that those who do the will of my Father is my mother, brother, and sister. So there he's talking about spiritual, but here clearly this is biological. Okay, it's not spiritual. They don't believe in him. They can only refer to biological. Alrighty. So let's see here. So I made that one the first one because I really wanted to. That's going to save you a ton of time right there. That alone, now it raises the question, do all these have that in common? So let's take a 1246 Matthew. While he talked to the people, behold, his mother and her brethren stood without, desiring to speak him. So is it possible that the first one, the way it was used, also used this way as here as well, can only be referring to biological? I would say yes. So let's see here. But he answered and once said to him, behold, your mother and your brother stand, desiring to speak with you. And he answered and said unto them, that told him, who is my mother? Who are my brethren? And he stretched out forth his hand toward the disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever do the will of my Father who's in heaven, seems my brother and sister and mother. So this would make no sense if this is not referring to biological. Okay? So somebody believed at that time that he had a biological mother and biological brethren. Okay? Alrighty. Let's continue on. Luke 8:19. The same thing. Okay. Mark 3:31. Calling him. Okay. Same thing. So they named brothers to somebody, okay, not his mother called Mary. Now this was in the town that Jesus grew up in. This is his hometown, okay? And they thought he had a brother by name James, Jose, Simon, and Judas, okay? So somebody in his hometown believed he had 4 brothers, okay? Let's go to Acts 1:14. The Mary, mother of Jesus, and with his brethren. Again, going back to how it's used right in the beginning, biological, is it possible that this was, getting too many here. And with his brethren, okay? Do you see a consistent denominator? Okay? So if that first one can only be referring to biological, so far all of them works as biological. Alrighty. These all continue one accord in prayer. Okay, again, same thing. Oops, we already did that. Galatians 1:19. But I did not see any other apostles except James, the Lord's brother. Okay. And then 1 Corinthians 9:5. Do we not have a right to take along a believing wife? Even at the rest of the apostles and the brothers of the Lord, and Cephas, Peter, okay, brother of the Lord, here it is again. So it doesn't make any sense that if he's referring to the rest of the apostles in one category, and then and the brother of the Lord is another category, and Cephas as another. Okay, so again, this is biological. Okay, the brother of the Lord. Okay, do we not have a right to take along brothers? Basically brothers, their family. Okay, believing wife and brothers. So the Roman Catholic argument is, it's can be referring to cousin, and I already gone over that in my other video. It cannot be referring to cousin. At that point, it's spiritual brother. Okay, that's used. I already gone over this in my other video. So anyway, the whole point of this video is that you can do study for yourself, check all these, see how this Greek word is used, okay, consistently, okay. You can see here, brother, whether born of the same two parents or only of the same father or the same mother, okay. So in the case of Jesus, they had the same mother, okay. Alrighty, so that fits. Anyway, yeah, I could say a lot more on this, but again, the whole point of this video is just so you can check for yourself. And when you compare how this Greek word is used, it is pretty compelling that Jesus had brothers. And here's also an article here. If you click on that, they go over some of it as well. Some interesting thoughts. So anyway, that's all pretty much I want to say. So again, I could say a lot more, but yeah, it's just interesting how people try to get around this, and they take a presupposition and force it into the scriptures. But if you look at the Greek word here and look how it's consistently used, find the common denominator, what works all the way through, you will see it can only be biological brother. Again, go to John 7:5. Okay, we're not talking a believer in Christ. Alrighty, thank you very much, and I hope you have a great day and enjoy your studies.